All across the United States, hundreds of anchor stores and malls are being boarded up and closed. The decline of malls can be attributed to buyers' shopping habits. Technology has made buying products much easier, featuring reviews and hands-on experiences from users. Discount stores like TJ Maxx also contribute to buying habits by offering a higher quality item at a lower price. Department and anchor stores are directly affected by this, and when they close, the mall is usually not far behind. These large mall properties are causing problems for the cities they are in, but some have been utilized for different spaces. According to Green Street Advisors, a real estate analytics firm, about 15% of US malls will fail or be converted into non-retail space within the next 10 years. We can see some of that change in Middle Tennessee. Part of 100 Oaks Mall in Nashville has become the Vanderbilt University Medical Center. We spoke to community leaders and citizens about what they think should be done with the Columbia Mall property.
Well, I'd love to see it revitalized and an active commerce center for our community. I hope that we'll push forward and make something happen there. I think Murray Regional's participation out there is a true asset.
I would love to see it developed as a retail development. I would like to see maybe a new buyer comes in and purchases the thing, or the existing buyer right now just develops it into some retail space, because I think it's a retail corridor, and that's what I'd like to see it used for.
Well, it's prime real estate, and it would be perfect for mixed use where you have high density homes or townhomes as well as some retail in there. It's probably best used for that.
The Columbia Mall property has been a huge disappointment to this community. It began with much promise. It eviscerated our downtown because downtown merchants thought that was the thing to do, the modern thing to do. And now either they should turn it into some kind of civic center and do things that would help the community, or perhaps they could sell the whole thing to the hospital.
I would love to see a convention center. You know, I hold events with 100 plus people monthly, and we don't have a place to hold all those people. Annually, I need a place that holds more than 400 people, and we just don't have that here in Columbia, and I would love to see them all turn into that.
Well, in my world, highest and best is the most important thing we could ever think about doing. Retail would be the best we could ever have, but in case we needed to have some office space and or some medical, it would be acceptable. We need something out there that would draw traffic.
You know, the Columbia Mall property is one of the biggest opportunities we have in Columbia. In my opinion, they need to tear it down and redevelop it from the ground up. I do not think what's currently there can be turned around. I think it needs to start from scratch.
In my opinion, it should be a better mall. We need a better, bigger mall. It's so embarrassing when you have people come in from out of town and they say, "Where's your mall?" And we say, "Cool Springs." So I think it should be a better, bigger mall.
Well, my opinion is don't try to rebuild a mall site there. I'd put a convention center, a hotel, restaurants and bistros and walking areas, and add to the vitality of the downtown. And one of the biggest issues in Columbia right now is no in-town commercial housing or hotel space and a convention center. Perfect place to put it.
Well, I think we need to develop that area. It's such a key part of our community. It's right in the center of town. There's a lot of structure there right now, but we need to have businesses there and employ people and fully utilize that space.
I think the Columbia Mall should become a rec center for families to work out at, play at, and just have a good time.
I think it should just be revitalized somewhere, hopefully with community in mind, and it's a huge open space right in the middle of town, so if we could do something that the community could benefit recreation-wise, that would be awesome. But I don't know, maybe I think the indoor mall is kind of is being phased out, so maybe we could turn it into something different and unique that could be a recreational type area. That would be awesome.
In my opinion, the Columbia Mall property needs to be sold and repurposed to maybe an event space or something along that line, something to grow the community, bring more business to us. Right now it's an eyesore and we need to do something about it now.
We need to work with the owners to demolish the mall and rebuild new modern facilities there, stores. There's plenty of opportunity, there's plenty of demand there, there's plenty of traffic. We need to put that asset to work and help them get that done.
Well, I would love to see a private investor come in and do more retail, but perhaps more of an open style retail.
Here are some viewer-submitted photos from the Columbia Mall's past.